Starting. I think we're on.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I am Grant Faulkner. I'm Executive Director of National Novel Writing Month. I'm here with what has been advertised as my adorable children.
Yeah.
Are you guys adorable?
Yeah.
Of course you are. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Simone. I'm Jules.
Yeah, Jules is 12 years old, and Simone is, how old are you? 9. Yeah, okay, good.
Just
good.
had a birthday, Dad.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So sorry, Simone. Sometimes it's hard to remember everyone's ages. So, well, hey, if you guys, I know the live streaming chat box is open, so feel free to introduce yourselves, and we'll try to call you out. We'd love to meet you and know who's out there in Nanoland writing. And thanks so much for joining us. This is our second April marathon, and the whole thinking behind it is one of my favorite things of NaNoWriMo is how it creates this creative momentum in your life. So once it's over, you keep writing every day and realize your creative dreams. But you know, sometimes things tail off a bit, and so we thought, why not have like one big day of extreme writing to kind of get those writing juices back. So thanks so much for joining us, whether you're participating or donating or both. We're just really happy to have you. And I was reading the Nano Wordsprint's Twitter today, and one of the tweets said, Wordsprint, you know, challenges like marathons or NaNoWriMo train us for other big things in life. You, dear Rimo, can do anything, and that's what we believe. So thanks so much for tweeting that, and that's kind of the spirit of the day. So, Jules and Simone, I know you have lots of activities today, such as going to the eye doctor, soccer games, which make it very difficult to write your stories. But you both did NaNoWriMo, right?
Yep.
So, how many words did you write, Jules?
35,000.
35,000, all right. That's great. Simone?
14,000.
14,000, that's worth a high five too. All right. So, you guys, maybe if you're not writing today, you can jump back into your novels tomorrow. I am writing during Camp NaNoWriMo. I have to admit that I am woefully behind. I took a very ill-timed work trip that I didn't write for a whole week. And I'm revising my Nano novel this month. So the kind of calculation I'm using is that 1 hour of revision equals 1,000 words of writing. And so far I have done 8 hours, which means I'm behind. This is like mid-month, so I should be more like 25 hours. So I have to write 42 hours in the next 17 days. Do you think that's doable?
Yeah. Sure.
How about some adorable children? So let's do the math. How many hours do I have to write a day to reach my goal? Because I think a lot of people fall behind about this point, but it's still doable. You can still do it. You can reach your goals. But you know, I think breaking it down into increments is the best way to think about it, instead of thinking I've got to do 42 hours. Mathematicians, how many hours do I have to do every day?
What? I was blanking out.
You were blanking out. Okay.
What did you say?
So I have to write 42 hours in the next 17 days.
Yeah.
So how many hours a day do I have to write to achieve my goal? I do have to write a lot, a significant amount. I think your math teacher would probably say, "Can you be more precise?"
No. I need a piece of paper.
Okay, so Simone's doing it. So while Simone's doing that, I will ask people to chat by like, I'm not seeing the chats here for some reason, but if people can let us know what your word progress is, what either today or the year or during Camp NaNoWriMo, we'd love to know how you're doing. And while we're doing that, I will give you a quick fundraising update. We have already raised nearly $4,000, which is huge. That puts us beyond the halfway mark. We're at $3,955, so thank you to all people who've donated. Our goal is, what is it, Simone?
$7,500.
$7,500. There's our goal, guys. That's what we're shooting for. We made a poster for it. Any help you can...
I made a poster for it.
Simone made a poster for it, and Jules bought a poster.
I drew the letters.
And I contributed by buying the poster board, right?
Yep.
And the markers. And the crucial bit of candy. Put that right back there. And the reason we're doing this fundraising goal is nearly 500,000 people signed up for NaNoWriMo last year. That's tremendous. We had 500,000 people make creativity a priority in their lives. And we believe deeply that when people are creative, it improves life dramatically. And so we really want to make that happen again this year and for years to come, and even get way beyond 500,000 people writing with us, because we believe that everyone has a story to tell and that everyone's story matters. And on that note, is the math done yet?
No, I was just listening to what you were saying.
Okay. We promise you that by the end of this live streaming, we will have the math update of what I need to write how long I need to write each day to hit my word count goal. We have some expert mathematicians in the house.
Yeah, I guess.
We might need to do some math problems tonight when we get home. But we do have an exciting word prompt, writing sprint planned. And for those of you who don't know what a writing sprint is, I bet you all do. But basically, it's a timed writing exercise. So we will give you like 5 minutes, and we'll include a few prompts. And the purpose, the gist of it is that you write as freely as you can, as much as you can, in nano style, writing with abandon to create your story. And you can write this, incorporate this into the project you're working on now, or just create something new. Either way, it's really fun. And so we have 3 prompts to think about. And we'll give you 5 minutes, and I'll update the time count as we go along. So my word is my favorite word in the whole world. If I'm ever down, I think about this word, pamplemousse. Now, some of you might not know what pamplemousse is. It's a grapefruit. It's the word for grapefruit in French. And I love it just because it's such a buoyant, kind of bouncy word. And so when you're thinking about using this in your word sprint, pamplemousse doesn't have to be grapefruit. It can be a nickname. It can be the name of a restaurant. It can be the name of a cocktail. It can be a planet in the outer galaxies. I think you can use it in any way you want. And Simone, can you please introduce your word for the writing prompt?
Oh, sugar!
Oh, sugar! Where does oh, sugar come from?
My teacher.
Your teacher. And when does she use oh, sugar?
She's yelling it.
No, she once used it when she cut herself with scissors, and it was in the middle of reading time, so everything was quiet, and she went, "Oh, sugar!"
Oh, sugar. Well, that's better than other things you could say, I think.
Yes.
I might say pamplemousse in that moment, just to give you more flexibility with the word pamplemousse. If you cut yourself, you can also say pamplemousse or oh, sugar.
That doesn't sound.
So, Jules, how about your word writing prompt?
Use flabbergasted 7 times.
No.
Fine, once. Use it once.
Or 7. Do you know what flabbergasted means?
No, it means
You
often use it when you're surprised
Okay.
and stuff, like I'm flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
or you're excited, surprised.
We might have to look this up in the dictionary, but it's a great word. So let's get writing, guys. We're going to write here with you, and 5 minutes.
Okay.
You guys get your writing papers out?
Give me.
We'll put it into the math problem.
Give
Fine. I was gonna
I'm
figure
gonna-
it out.
I'm going to set the timer.
I'm gonna eat my chocolate.
That's for later. All right, everybody, 5 minutes. Let's write it. Pamplemousse, flabbergasted, oh, sugar.
Wait, we have to?
Yes. Weird.
We do this often. We write as a family a lot. Mom's writing right now, right?
Maybe. Or she's drinking tea.
Okay, everybody, we're actually at the halfway mark, believe it or not. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I just figured out how to get the chat showing, so I'll read some comments once we get going. Okay, guys. Uh-oh. We are at the mark here. 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, I didn't use flabbergasted.
You didn't use your own word? Uh-oh. I almost used flabbergasted. I hit the...
It's hard because my character is sleeping.
Oh, your character is sleeping? Are you writing about his dreams?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't be flabbergasted.
You can't be flabbergasted in your dreams?
Because they're not bad dreams.
Oh, I'm not sure if I've ever been flabbergasted in my dreams. I'll have to start thinking about this. Well, I did see everybody. I just want to engage our crowd here. They have been chatting, even as we were just talking, and we couldn't figure out how to get our chat working. But here we do.
Okay.
Willow from South Carolina has nearly 20,000 words. That's great, Willow. Congrats. Laura Phelps is wishing she had some candy. I agree. We're gonna share some candy before this is all over. It's important to there it is.
Hershey's.
Important to recharge and get that writer feel going. Somebody even said Nano Geek Out said the kids are so adorable. How about that?
Yeah.
And Rebecca Johnson is almost at 23,000 words for April. Wow, Rebecca, you're almost halfway. I don't know what your word count goal is, but you're almost halfway there if it's 50,000. So congratulations to everyone for writing, doing this extreme writing experiment and event with us. Can people share some of the things you wrote? If you wrote something interesting with the word flabbergasted or pamplemousse or what was your smell?
Oh, sugar.
Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. And Jules and Simone, do you want to share something you wrote?
No.
You're not the sharing type?
Mine's just boring.
No.
Yeah, it is.
I bet it's not.
No, I'm just... No, I just wrote, that he went to bed, and then he had a peaceful dream. That was big.
That's okay. You can develop that later.
Flabbergasted.
Peaceful dreams only last for a little bit, I find. So Simone, how about you? Let's see if anyone has shared theirs here online. All right. Don't kick over the table, Jules.
Sorry.
Yeah. That would not be adorable.
Mm-hmm.
It might be. How to be adorable. Maybe if you said, oh, sugar, when you tipped it over. It would make it adorable. All right.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Oh, okay, these are old. We love inhabiting the broken ones. Cool. Still getting the update. Oh yeah. Some people got 89 words. I'm looking at June, got 132 words, 141 words from Sarah McBride. Hey, Sarah. Do you guys know how about, I mean, you guys are writing, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I got 121 words writing about a character who was nicknamed Pamplemousse by his mother when he was a child. And because he was a baby and he was kind of plump and round and a little bit orange. And he was a colicky baby, so he was a little bit sour on the inside, his mother liked to say. She wasn't a great mother. But Pamplemousse liked sweet things, and that's why he got into cooking. He loved making food. He loved giving to other people. And he opened up a restaurant called Pamplemousses, of course, that served pamplemousse soufflé, pamplemousse cocktails, a strange pamplemousse sandwich that only, it's a grapefruit. You weren't listening.
It's a grapefruit?
Yeah, in French. Everything was going well until a restaurant called Tangerine opened across the street.
How'd you say tangerine in French?
That I don't know. My French ended with the word pamplemousse. But anyway, Tangerine introduces the conflict of saying that he serves sweeter food than pamplemousse. And I didn't get to the end of the story.
It says, "Oh, sugar pamplemousse."
Yeah, that's where I was.
You saw the restaurant.
When the Tangerine opened next door, and they called themselves the sweet stuff of life.
Oh.
The Tangerine owner said,
Oh,
we're not grapefruits.
You should have said.
And pamplemousse said, "Oh, sugar."
No, you should have said like pamplemousse was flabbergasted.
Ah, that's what I was going to say.
You should say, oh, sugar.
Exactly. I was almost there.
Oh, sugar.
Cool. I just wanted to say, I forgot to mention this earlier, but just in terms of like achieving big goals during NaNoWriMo, even though Jules isn't doing the writing marathon today, he is reading a NaNoWriMo book. This comes from R.M. Priolo, who self-published a trilogy of fantasy novels.
They can't see the cover.
They can't see the cover.
It's kind of like.
There it is.
It's called Inflamed.
It's Inflamed, and this is the second one in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jules is really enjoying it. So it's great to see people like accomplish not only writing the novels but bringing them to print. Okay, we are probably going to go over time. Per the Candy remark, it's important to recharge, even if you're only doing extreme writing for a day. So let's toast to extreme writing. Recharge with some chocolate, yes. And even though we're over time, I have two small things planned. One is an exercise. It's kind of a revision exercise, I think, because NaNoWriMo is all about opening yourself up and writing without an editor. Sorry to munching and talking. You're not supposed to do this, are you? Talking at the same time. I think the paradoxical thing about being a writer is that when you're in a scene, you have to channel all these different emotions of your characters. And sometimes they're really extreme emotions. But you have to also remain kind of poised and have equilibrium while you're writing about them. You have to use a different kind of part of your brain. And so several years ago, Jules made this grand claim that he could be tickled and not laugh.
No, that was Simone. That was Simone.
Well, we won't debate it here as much as I'd like to, but anyway, we would oftentimes tickle Jules mercilessly, and he managed to not laugh. I'm not sure how he did that, but he managed it. And I think that was he was like using his inner editor to stifle laughter, keeping poised. So now we know Jules can do it. So let's see if Simone can do it. Can she not?
She's already laughing.
Yeah, I think that counted as a laugh. But if you cover your mouth, that's not fair. Okay, well, we'll keep practicing. So now that we've eaten our candy, last time. Okay, yeah.
It's all melted though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like fudge.
Okay.
Hershey fudge.
I also think it's important while you're doing these extreme writing events to take breaks, like this live stream, but also other breaks to recharge, and especially get your body moving around, not just eat a bunch of candy. And the last time we did one of these, Jules introduced us to what was called the chicken dance.
Oh no.
And I got a few, got a few emails from folks asking us to do the chicken dance one more time. So how do you do it, Jules?
I forgot. When is it, Simone?
You gotta show us. You gotta show us. Come on. We'll all do it. We'll all do it with you. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody on the live stream, you gotta get up right now and do the chicken dance before you start writing. Okay, we're gonna crouch down.
Go like that.
Go like this. All right.
I don't want to be a chicken.
I don't want to be a cow.
Shake my butt, cha 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 cha.
Okay, one more time. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a cow. Shake my booty and.
Go. Okay, that's done.
Okay, hey, hang on. We got to do one more thing. So, guys, just so you know, I bet you all know this online, but here's the URL for all of our NaNoWriMo Writing Marathon events, and where you can go to donate if you'd like to, nanowrimo.org/writing-marathon, and then follow us on Twitter at #Nanothon. Once again, oh, and Lauren is going to be our next live streamer at 1 o'clock. We would like you to keep writing, working on your writing projects until then. I'll give you one dare. So another one of my favorite words is the word heady, and it's kind of like when you tackle an ambitious project like NaNoWriMo, it's a heady task. It's kind of a dizzying task. So I love it that it's like both bold and dizzying at the same time. So thanks again for joining us. We really appreciate you writing with us. We really appreciate your support, and we will keep doing everything we do to help you with your creative dreams. Thanks so much, everyone.
Okay. We're done.